Hello, this is Kim and Dez's Adventures in the Philippines. That's what the YouTube is anyhow. Dez just made it up. We're new to this.
Yeah.
This is our first video. So anyhow, the Adventures in the Philippines. We just got here. We've actually been here like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But our adventure started way back in 2009. Back in 2009, I had a heart attack, open heart surgery, triple bypass, and I'd been in Alaska like 30 plus years working. So at that time I decided I needed to change. So Mom and I went out, I bought a motorhome. We drove outside and spent the winter out. I returned to Alaska, took a job on the border of Canada and Alaska. Anyhow, I got online on one of the dating sites, and I met Dez.
Yes.
So all through the job, I was talking with Dez, and we were corresponding. We talked on Skype, so we did that a lot. Got to know each other, and thought it was worth a try. So I finished the job October, bought a ticket, flew to the Philippines. And Dez was there. Getting there was quite different though, going through Manila and everything. I'd never done that. I'd never been out of the country except Canada, so it was different. Anyhow, Dez was there. We stayed, we did a lot of things throughout. I stayed 6 months. So Dez and I rented a place, we went to Boracay. That was quite the journey. Dez would put some pictures on and stuff. Back then we didn't do many movies. So
no, we did not.
We took a lot of pictures.
Right.
So we'll show you some pictures from back then. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there now, new videos of Boracay, Palawan. So we've been to Boracay a couple times now over the years.
Yeah, that was 2010.
No, yeah, 2010 is when I came and met Dez. So at that time we started our immigrations too for a fiance visa. So Dez and I did all that, and she didn't have a birth certificate or a legitimate one, so we ended up flying to Cebu, getting that fixed up. We went to Manila. Like I say, we actually had some friends come over to Bacolod. We all flew to Palawan, had a vacation there, in Port Barton, Puerto Princesa. Like I say, we've been to Boracay. So we're going to show a bunch of pictures from there on our first video, YouTube, and just kind of show you what led up to all of this. And then, let's see, I guess it was 2012, May of 2012. Just before that, I'd taken a job in North Dakota. When I left the Philippines, went back, the previous job didn't work out so well, so I took one in North Dakota.
No, you took one in 2011. I came to the U.S. in May 2012.
Yeah, 11. And then in 12, I took the job in North Dakota. So then I did that job, but we finally got Dez there May of 2012.
Yeah.
So 2 years. Dez ended up going to Manila for a year with her mother. I mean, we got a lot of pictures of all that. They said she had TB, so we had to put her through St. Luke's for almost a year, taking a pill a day.
Every day.
Every day. Her and her mother were there. Rain or shine, they had to go to St. Luke's every morning and get that pill. What, like 7 o'clock?
Yeah, it starts at 5 o'clock in the morning up to 10.
Yeah, so.
Or later.
So her and her mom had quite the ordeal down there. I flew there a couple times leading up to that. I flew to Manila, and her and I both, we did the interview at the American Embassy. And then, because of the reasons we had to go after her birth certificate, one was misspelled. So when we did the interview, they made us get a police report for her misspelled name birth certificate.
Clearance.
Yeah, NBI clearance. So that was quite the deal. So we didn't have a lot of time. I was working. I only had a couple of weeks, so we ended up going back to Bacolod. We ended up basically bribing the people to get it done in the clearance, and it worked. Cost us some candy and a dinner. And on that trip, Dez ended up flying back to North Dakota with me. So we did all that. And during the North Dakota stay, we did a lot of things. We started work on a food trailer.
Right.
And, you know, my work and the food trailer. And, you know, we ended up leaving North Dakota. And we went back to Minnesota. I mean, that's where I was born. So we went back there. We finished our food trailer. And we worked it, and Des worked. And we came back to the Philippines a couple times. Doing the truck. We started a house over here, actually. Des's mom, she lives in the house now, and that's out in Abada.
Right.
And we're in Bacolod, Negros Occidental. So Des and I did that and got the house up. It took a couple years, and we did a water station so her mom could make some money. And it worked out good for a while, you know.
Yeah.
Everything was good. So then, what? 2015, we came back over here. We stayed 5 months.
5 months, same place.
5 months, and yeah, we stayed at the house in Abada, and then at another place, and just finished the house. We'd already bought a little Suzuki multi-cab and a pickup, and so we still have that, actually. So when we come here this time, we had that. So, you know, we just did a lot of things. 2016, we came back here again. We spent another 5 months. But because of Des's immigrations, you know, having a green card, we couldn't stay past the 5.5, 6 months, or you risk losing your green card.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we worked hard for that. A couple years, we hired a lawyer. Nah, the lawyer wasn't worth a darn. It didn't, that part. I did all the work, the lawyer did nothing, and we paid money. Basically what it amounted to. So, I mean, if you're going to do a fiancé visa or anything, just do your research, and you can do it yourself. And I think it's the best way to go. So, you know, Des and I married and everything. It's 2016. Let's see, we came over here.
We got married June 21st, 2012.
Yeah, 2012, June 21st, longest day of the year. Des and I got married. So right now we just set our anniversary. Today's 25th, 21st. We're 7 years now, and 9 years together. So the adventure's been going on a long time. We decided to do this YouTube thing for some extra money while we're over here, hopefully. You know, we bought the equipment. We bought a good camera, a GoPro, a drone, MacBook Pro, so we can edit. We haven't edited yet, so we might be in store for something new there too. You know, we'll put our best into it, but just bear with us. And right now they might get a little boring at first, but then we're going to do some adventures. Des and I, after Minnesota though, we decided to move out to Arizona. So we moved to Bullhead, Laughlin area. We bought a house. You know, lived the life. Des worked at the casinos as a craps dealer. She worked at Riverside, Harrah's, learned in Las Vegas. We stayed in Las Vegas for 6 months.
7 months.
Yeah, put her through school, and then she became a dealer. But so we did that, and then we were leading up to where she was going to be a U.S. citizen, and that was looking like a 1.5 year wait. So we waited, and we bought the house and just lived our life. But every day Des goes to work and I stayed home. Me and Maggie, our little dog, she's around here somewhere. And you'll see her because we brought her with us.
Yeah.
So she's in the Philippines, and Des wouldn't leave her, so you know, she's here.
Come here.
It was quite the journey for her.
Get up.
Come on, Mag. Come on up.
Get up. Come on, get up.
Just
You can make it.
there.
Come on, get up.
There's Maggie.
Maggie. Come here, Maggie.
She's a good little dog, so we couldn't leave her. So this is Maggie, and she'll be hanging around with us throughout all these videos and traveling. She loves to ride in the car. I mean, she's good. Her trip over here was pretty hard on her. I mean, I think she was up for like 30 hours. You know, we had food, water, bedding, you know, pads, everything in there. And we got videos leading up to that. Anyhow, we decided the work thing for Des, you know, and me sitting home just wasn't what we wanted to do. And then I had a heart attack a couple months ago, and I had to get a couple stints. So I was in 3 different hospitals, and anyhow, I decided, you know what, we had enough of that and just need to enjoy the rest of my life, our life, and just see where it takes us. And hopefully things work out okay. You know, I think I'm okay. We don't know. You got to do a checkup. We'll take you on a tour down there. We're at Riverside Hospital here. It's not what the hospitals in the U.S. are like, but you know, if I sit and wait, we would never do nothing and live that life of working every day. And anyhow, it was boring for us. And no family around or nothing, so we made the move. And we left, we sold the house, we sold our car, we pretty much sold everything. We got the motorhome that I bought in 2009, it's in storage. We put it in storage, we got a boat and a pickup left, and that's in storage. And at one point we hope to go back and take all that back to Minnesota, where we hope to enjoy fishing in the summers with family. We enjoy the heck out of that, and we enjoyed Minnesota for that. And Arizona just wasn't, it was too hot there too. It's hot here also. The humidity's, it's hot. So I sweat, I'm getting used to it. Just cut my hair off last night.
Yeah.
But, you know, it'll all work out. And we're just going to show you videos. Like I say, it's Kim and Dez's adventures in the Philippines, and we're finally here. And it's taken us 9 years to get here, and that's why the adventure. And a lot of things leading up to it. And I'm sure as we go through the videos and show you the places, everything will come out. Last year though, before we decided all this, or about the time we decided this, we bought some property here up on the hill. It's like a mountain view. It's not real big property. It's actually expensive here, so we bought 1,000 square meters. Plan on doing garden and the house and things like that, and just kind of relaxing and living out the rest of our lives here. Any friends that want to come over and see us, you're more than welcome. Actually, we'd love it. Just me and Des and her family here now.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Lots of kids.
Yeah, lots of kids. We'll show you that too. We had the christenings here the other day.
Plus my birthday.
Yeah, Des' birthday too, June 3rd. So, say too much on here, but that's basically giving you the lowdown on how we got here and what led up to it, and that's it for now. And after this, we'll start putting some videos of our everyday life. We're going to build the house. We've lined up a well driller. We got to run some power. We got to design the house. We got somebody for that. We got some workers lined up, we think. We've been up there a few times, and sorry we haven't done this earlier. We had to do this to get started. So now that we're started, we can bring on some more videos and get the editing down, and Deza will get that down.
I'll try. I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try. You're gonna have to do that. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Anyhow, anybody that can help us, we'll take any kind of hints or anything. We're just setting it up. So, like I say, bear with us. Anyhow, what do they always say? Like,
share, comment, and subscribe.
And you gotta subscribe. Later.
Later.